What up, guys? I think we're good. Man, it took a lot of work to get everything set up this time, but we are good. We are back. The Krispy Kreme donuts, we got them on lock. Welcome to another episode of Krispy Kreme Kickback. Today's episode, we're talking about 5 reasons why you shouldn't start a Synth YouTube channel. So cool, I have the chat here. Let me know how it sounds, everybody. I'm pretty sure I'm good. This week, I feel like we're solid. This week, I feel like I get everything in place. Profit 6. So anyway, last week we talked about 5 reasons why we shouldn't actually start into Eurorack. This week, obviously, we're talking about something, I don't know, a bit more personal since I am one of those people. Simon the Magpie is here. So shout out to Simon for, I mean, what time is it? It must be so early there, man. What's up, Connor? What's going on? I'm gonna turn this way down. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. Tasteful Life, what's up? What's up, Kevin? What's going on? Yeah, so apologies last week. I was blaming it on Audience. It was clearly all my fault. So yeah, Simon's up at 6 a.m. in Sweden to watch me make a fool of myself. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for the super chats last week. Since everybody was complaining that there weren't enough actual donuts, we're 100% solid this week as we bring in. Okay, look, I ate one. It's not possible to not eat these freaking donuts. All right. Okay. Sorry. So I ate one, but I got a new one. So the new one is this lemon-filled one, like over here in the corner. This one. So yeah, we're gonna do that one eventually. Yeah, I feel good. I finally feel like the stream has come together. I keep looking up because I'm making sure I'm not like smacking the microphone with my head because it's like right above me or whatever. So yeah, last week, Eurorack. I failed at getting my audio set up. I realize now that I'm not a king of OBS. You lie, Simon. You just send no alarm for me. Lies. I hate how the live stream sometimes like blocks like certain things. Like YouTube is so sensitive about like what it's doing and whatnot. Anyways, I feel like this stream is gonna look super crisp today. I have a list of actually the reasons why not. Wait till a few more people drop in, maybe. I love obviously the Profit 6. It's just so easy to do in terms of like actually like getting it going. So I kind of really like going with the Profit 6 as a piece over everything, honestly. Oh, Connor, you noticed. Yes, I actually did. There's actually a desk here now. I was wanting to put a corner desk in here for a long time. So, like literally, like right here, you can like see the top of it. So there's a desk here. There didn't used to be a desk here, but yep, that moved. I put the Sub 37 on actual like light mode or whatever mode this is. Light show mode. I used to put it on light show mode in like all my videos, and I was like, this is gonna keep their attention. Just the Sub 37 being in light mode. 12 p.m. here. Where's here at 12 p.m.? What time zone is like? Where are you guys at? We need to get more like release on this. Let's do that real quick. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna drop like the microphone right now. Sorry guys. It's too long. Everything's too long right now. Oh yeah, love that. So anyway, the week's been good. Nothing new other than setting up this corner table, which I did like a whole like time-lapse video of. I think I'll put it up maybe at some point. I don't know. I wonder if I can play with this right now. Or if it's gonna like, it shouldn't record it. That should be cool. If anyone cares about the chord progression, it is E flat minor 9 to F minor 7 to A flat minor 9 to D flat 7 and then back around. That's all it is. So that's all it is. People ask me all the time like what it is, so I'm like, I should probably like keep that in mind when I do it. Can you put delay on it? Yes, I can. Instead of let's do it instead of the reverb. That's delay, right? There we go. Now we're vibing. Now we're real vibing, like super high right now. Yes. Everyone relax with the sounds of the Prophet 6. Okay, we're done. We're done. Shorter stabs. Shorter stabs. Okay, shorter stabs, guys. Simon said he wanted them shorter stabs. What's up, Jordan? We can even go shorter. We can go shorter. Yes. Is that short enough for everyone? And then we bring in the insane delay. There we go. We turn this, we tweak this. There we go. See how short that is just for Simon? Yo, what up? Daydream Sound, man. In the house. Thank you for coming. I saw you said you were gonna come, so it's too much. Thank you. Oh, what up? Nino. Long time no see, PCG Nino. Anyway. Y'all know I love the Prophet 6. I definitely think it's... I don't know. Yes, this is the best stream because everyone can just tell me what to do. If it's on the Prophet 6, because it's easy to do it on the Prophet 6. So, Rainbow... Wait, no. Who asked this? Fats McNatty asks, do you find the 6 voices enough? I do. Different preset, by the way, real quick. Let's do something here. I'm gonna like drop this freaking mic every time. I apologize. I need to get like a... This is the one thing I gotta fix. Let's see. Let's get a... Guys, let me know if you can hear this all right. So, fortunately I have my sustain pedal right now, so I can move around without having to like play a bunch, I guess. Let me know if it's the volume is good. I'm not sure. Anyway. Can't really hear. Nah. I could turn it anyway. So yeah, 6 voices is honestly what I use primarily. Usually if I'm doing a chord, I'm probably gonna go like root, root. So that's just so you can hear it. So I'm gonna go like root, root, and then I'm gonna probably go up top something, maybe like a 3rd, a 5th, a 7th maybe, and then maybe a 9. And then the cool thing is, you can hold it, and then you can play it. Well, if I'd actually done that right, which I fucked up. So, it doesn't matter. I think you have to hold and like unison at the same time. I forget. But yeah, it's honestly plenty for me. I'm never usually doing more than that. Anyway, 6 voices is enough. You do not need more than 6 voices, in my personal opinion. Though, people play differently than I do, so, you know, it is what it is. Let me drop a sequence real quick. Let me drop a sequence so we can play back. Sequence, maybe? I don't know. See what we get. What's up, Ham Squared? Did I miss the donuts? No, the donuts are still here. They're in the background. They're in the background. So let's see. I'm sorry. Kevin's like, eat a donut. Not yet. I have to wait. The donuts are here though. I mean, they're good. They're in the house. We have, for everybody who's mad that I ate one, we got them donuts, man. This is the special one. This is like the donut of the night up front. It's like the lemon one from the Krispy Kreme. I've never had this one. So this is the special God tier donut right here. So anyway, I did want to get into reasons why not to start a YouTube channel because, well, start a Synth YouTube channel for one. So I have a bunch of reasons why you shouldn't. So let's get into that. Let's answer. What's up, Cody? So quick thing. Probably 6. Yeah, donuts, man. Okay, so I wrote these down this time, guys. Last time I didn't write this down. So bada bing. Where's this thing? Okay, so I said that, and these are in no particular order. These are just my top 5 reasons why you shouldn't start a Synth YouTube channel. And this is sort of an overall thing that I kind of gave for why not to go to Eurorack. But the number one reason, one of 5 reasons, is you are already in massive debt and you think that starting a Synth YouTube channel will make you money. So that is one of the 5 reasons why you should not start a Synth YouTube channel. It is obviously not the most important reason, but it's a reason because I would say unless you plan to actually only use your phone, literally only use your phone, what you're going to eventually do is you're going to end up buying things on top of you're already being in debt just to afford to like keep up with what is like the YouTube channel, right? So like you're gonna buy a camera and then you're gonna buy lights and you're gonna all of these things, like you don't necessarily have to have them, but what I'm saying is just to start the channel you're gonna get suckered into like trying to like keep up with the Joneses in terms of like your equipment. So if you think that you're gonna like be like, oh look, I'm just gonna max out a credit card, I already have like a ton of student loan debt, just to start a Synth YouTube channel because you think in time it's going to somehow like recuperate the money or whatever. That is not a reason to start a Synth YouTube channel. Maybe start a different kind of YouTube channel, maybe a finance YouTube channel. You could do a finance YouTube channel very simply using your phone. You could buy a whiteboard from IKEA or something. You can make a finance YouTube channel. But Synth YouTube is not where the money's at. Simon is in the house and Simon can chime in. He has a lot more subscribers than I do, and he has done millions of more views than I've done, and has even gone viral. So maybe Simon can chime in if he wants about how lucrative starting a Synth YouTube channel is. So yes, number one, if you already have a ton of debt and you think that you're going to make money, you should not do this, absolutely not. Yes, super preparedness. So Cody says, I just bought my first big boy camera. Phone cameras are a pain. Yes, they are. It's very true. I mean, you don't get the best quality, but also, you know, if you're gonna start a YouTube channel, you really have to make you have to have the foundational level, make it as cheap as possible. Like if you're gonna try to go in and start with like, I'll be honest, the first camera I had for YouTube, I bought, it was a Sony a6000. So this was years ago. So I bought the a6000 with like the kit lens or something, and it cost me like, think about it on special at Best Buy for like $500. So I feel like that was a good starting point, but $500, if you don't have $500, what ends up happening is it's $500 for the camera, and then you realize the camera's nothing without lights, so then you buy lights, there's another $100, and then all the accessories that go there, so microphones, stands, everything. Now, maybe down the line, you're already at $1,000, and you don't even have the opportunity to monetize your channel, right? So coming from me, I didn't monetize my channel for about the first year and a half that I had a channel because I couldn't. So, you know, when you're talking about going with, you know, if you're talking about trying to get money, like with what people get, that's not the way. You have to just do it because you enjoy it, and that's literally like the end of the story. What's up, J-Rob? Yes, so Cody says that he added that having the big boy camera works because having the cell phone camera kind of blows because it's really like tough with the frame rates and the auto exposure also. So if you go with a program for your phone called like, I believe it's called like Filmic Pro, you can get some stuff that makes sense with Filmic Pro, but you know, on a financial level, if you can't get a free app, yeah, see, Simon's gonna go check his analytics to see how much money he'd be making. So we can all hear. So this is good insight from and I don't call Simon a synth YouTuber. He is part of it, but he obviously does so much more on his channel. Does lots of you know, way out there kind of stuff. So from Simon's point of view of a YouTuber with over 100,000 subscribers, I don't really know. Simon, how many do you have? 150,000 subs right now? He can let us know. I would say that for the first year and a half, when I wasn't doing YouTube and making any money, that was great. Once you start making money, the problem is you start to sort of see it in your mind as what it is. What's a good view for numbers? What's a good views number? 50K for a video. Simon, I think that per month, right now I do about 7. You do way more views. I think probably every month I do somewhere around like 70,000 views, and that's normal for me. I don't really have a lot of videos. Most people can know that. So, but yeah, Simon, you have probably hundreds of thousands of views per month. So, as I was saying, the problem is once you start to monetize and say, I think my first month ever of making money on YouTube, I made like, and you don't even get the money, I made like $2. So you get the $2 and you look back and realize like, oh shoot, I like spent $2,000 on cameras and lighting. Well, and you realize like, how will I ever recoup this? So it's a hobby. I did YouTube for a hobby, and it was just that. It's basically a money sink. Like think of it like that. Anything that you do, if you're doing like, if you're souping up a car, you realize that it's a money sink. So you have to do it for the community, not for your own like pockets. It will never work out unless you decide to go full time with it. And yes, there are people who do make a lot of money going full time with it. Look at people like Andrew Huang. He goes full time with it, and he does very, very well. Anyone can check on Social Blade, some rounding analytics on him, but you know, you can also see that he does it with a passion still. He's not killing you with like ads. He's not killing you with like sponsorships. He does it because he cares, and he's always inventive in the ways that he goes about doing it. So there's that. While Simon is doing stuff over there, I have another reason. So reason number 2. Okay, this is a good reason, I feel like. Number 1 was you're not going to make no money. The number 2 reason about why you shouldn't start a synth YouTube channel is if you're purely a musician and you are not a videographer who enjoys videography and video editing. I think the big reason why people fail at this is that, number 1, they go and they think that YouTube is just a way to be an outlet for your music. And I'll make a very good like segue here to something else. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's good. Before I go into this, Simon says that if he makes a video and it gets 50,000 views, he gets roughly $40. And I want to make sure everybody realizes that 50,000 views is a lot of views, and probably 50,000 views is more views than I got on my channel the entire first year of having a YouTube channel. So, okay. Yeah, in the last 20 vids I made. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I guess people just need to really keep, I don't want it to be about finances, and that's why I say if you're going into it and you're thinking about building it on the foundation of finances, there are so many other niches that you could jump into on YouTube that are going to make way more money than being a synth YouTuber. The synth YouTuber stuff gets like, I don't know, it gets overblown because people they think they want free gear, and they think that that's part of it. But I've said this before, there's no such thing as a free lunch. So if you want to make your hobby something where you're being basically a slave to some other company because they're doing content in exchange for gear, especially at a small level, you have no pull and you don't know anybody. So if you don't know anyone at companies and you're just sort of like, oh, I want to like get gear and stuff, no one's going to give you gear as a small channel. And then they're going to be all on top of you about like, well, you're small, we don't trust you. So like, you're sort of at the mercy of companies. And there are a lot of great companies, but companies are, their purpose is to sell products. So there you go. Don't do it for money. So Simon says, yeah, 2 got 50 plus views, 50,000 plus views, and it was about $40 per that. Yeah, and good point. Simon says, thank you, Simon. I really appreciate your feedback because we talk about these things without y'all. So Kevin says my channel has about 50 views total. Yeah, my channel had something like that for quite a while, and yeah. So Simon says, to be so niche, it's already very, very saturated. People literally buy things to be early with videos. Yes, that is a very true statement about this whole thing. Simon would know because I'm pretty sure no one sent Simon the cat keyboard, and that was the viral video. So I don't know. You don't have to obviously jump into it, Simon, about the viral video, but I think for most people in the synth YouTube space have never had a viral video. My most viral video has done maybe 200,000, and I'm sure that you have a place where you can speak from for a 1 million plus view video, because I think a lot of people, they're still like intrigued by the 1 million plus views video, especially in a niche so small. And he makes a good point. Like when I started and when Simon started, it was like earlier on, and like we were very small, kind of coming up, right? And we were like really big, like at the time, like in terms of like our size, like that, it felt large. There was like Andrew and Jeremy and like Knobs, but then everyone else was sort of small. There's definitely been a huge exponential ramp in the views and whatnot. But we also have to remember that, you know, YouTube has become more and more saturated with people. It's really tough for me to watch super small channels, and people know, like I follow so many small like synth channels, and you know, I like the small channels. I just see that it's so hard for them to break out, and I'm always grateful that I guess, you know, I was able to break out. But you know, you got to put yourself out there. There's no amount of self-promotion that is unwanted when in this musician community. Like, just remember, in the musician community, it is extremely, I hate to say, but sometimes it can be toxic. Musicians often like to kind of be crabs in a bucket, and they want to pull you down. So you have to be able to overcome that in whatever way is necessary, right? I don't think that you can let the negativity of people seeing you rise bring you down from continuing to push forward with, you know, promoting your stuff. So, yo, thank you, Jason. Trying to get back to chat. I have to switch the sequence because it's bothering me now. Sorry, I gotta switch the sequence. Oh, I can't let the mic fall though. I have to do like chords because I can't, like, I kind of get like done with like That's kind of a cool sound. I kind of like that sound. I like that sound, but I don't want to. That's cool. Let's see, real quick, drop a sequence. Let's go. This one. This one. This one. Feel better about that sequence. You guys feel better about that sequence? I just gotta, I don't know. Sometimes it gets annoying. Plus, I guess people should know that I can play things, maybe. I don't know. I don't really give a, I don't care. Okay, so back to this. So Simon says, yeah, the cat video was not sponsored, obviously. But, oh no, okay. Okay, so, this is a good point. Simon says that he actually had, I'm just going to read it verbatim, because, okay. So no, it was not sponsored. But the silver lining is the cat keyboard was before he had ads on the videos, so that was not monetized and still got picked up by the algorithm at the time. So maybe you guys know or don't know, but the algorithm is basically YouTube's way of deciding if your video is worthy of being shown to a lot of people. So doing a 1 million view video with no algorithm, with no monetization is pretty good because YouTube wants the ad revenue. So that sucks because no ad revenue for a 1 million view video is rough, but it is rare, but it's cool. It's cool that that did happen. Reason 6 for not starting a channel. You develop a donut problem. Yes. You get diabetes from that. Be good, guys. Don't do that. Sorry if I'm skipping anything. Cody, good job. My first synth purchase was also an MS-2000. I didn't buy it. My mom bought it for me, but, you know. Connor, yeah, descending into Atlantis. Okay. So, yeah, everybody thanks Simon for giving his input. He obviously doesn't have to tell his information about the cash flow or whatever, and it's an interesting thing. On YouTube, there's this term called it's called like pocket watching, which I kind of like that term because like pocket watch is cool. But pocket watching is like a bad habit that people do where they so want to know how much money you make, even though it doesn't affect their actual like I don't know why it affects them unless someone asks me, which I talked with Andrew Southworth last week. And we talked about some money because someone asked like how much money I made last year on YouTube. And I told him exactly how much money I made. And it was interesting because if someone asked me, how much money do you make on YouTube because I'd like to start a channel, I would like that more than someone just asking, how much money do you make off of YouTube? Just blanket. That's kind of a weird thing to ask, I feel like. Not because I'm not a money person. I don't really like care about saying it. It's just like, what's the reason for saying it, you know? It's like, I know, okay, this is going to be this is going to be a straight up terrible analogy. I'm going to say this. This is a terrible analogy, but like when I would be like growing up and stuff, like you would like, you know, you'd ask a chick, sorry y'all, you'd be like asking a chick like, yo, like, so how many dudes you been with or whatever, right? And like later now in life that I'm older, I'm like, dang, what was the point of even asking that? Like, what does that affect like later on, right? And so like, it's exactly kind of the same thing. I know that's totally off the wall, but that's how it feels like. Where it's just like, it's like out of nowhere. If you want context for something like, hey, I'm thinking of doing this, how much money can I expect to make? I like to talk about that 100%. It's just weird when no like context about that stuff. So yeah. Thank you, Simon. I'm so happy. Angry Photo Guy asks, I like this, is there any other types of content you'd like to be making? Whatever she say, add 5. Chris said, I want my women to have been with more people before me. Yeah. It's crazy that I used to ask girls that so much. Like, I feel like such a terrible person. I apologize, y'all. I very much apologize to all the people who I asked that question of, because it is kind of like ridiculous. What was it? Oh yeah. So Angry Photo Guy says, is there any other types of content you'd like to be making? Yeah, I'd like to make content that makes way more money. If y'all probably don't realize this, but like music is like bottom of the barrel in terms of when you click the category in which you're. That's better. Since I only did 4 chords, it's kind of annoying as hell, so sorry. So if you click something for, say, finance channels on YouTube, even if you're small, and say you're doing like, so I do about 70,000 views a month when I'm when I'm not really doing anything, which is like, not now, I do more, but like on average, I would do like 70,000 views a month, right? A finance channel who did 70,000 views a month would make like maybe like $700-800 a month because their CPMs are so high, right? Synth YouTube, you know, it's not how it is. So just letting y'all know, if y'all trying to go into this whole thing and like make money, make a finance channel. If I could make a finance channel, because I like finance stuff. I like financial like literacy because like I recently not recently, but I got out of debt and stuff. Like I have no debt, and so like that was a big thing for me, and I had to have like a lot of like encouragement to just like save and do well, so that I didn't like, you know, have all that you know, baggage or whatever. So I think I'd like to maybe start that, but I won't because it's just too much time. It would be nice money, but you know, I already don't do this for money. Who sucks at Discord? Simon claiming that. Let's see. So Bachelor Gamer asked, how much money did you make last year? Because I'm thinking of starting a YouTube channel. Whether or not you actually are going to. Last year, if I remember correctly, strictly off of ad revenue on YouTube, I'm going to guesstimate. I did my taxes, but I did them early, and I'm not sure that I filled out the like actual correct one. Last year I made maybe $3,000 off of YouTube alone. Now, last year, obviously, I wasn't doing that much. If y'all have followed the whole channel, right? Last year was like a super like whatever year. After I did the Jexus stuff, I mean, I didn't do videos like for a long time. I made like maybe 5 or 6 videos in a whole year. So YouTube is all about like, it's all about like the more you actually like do videos. And see, this is why my channel doesn't do super great, is like I never made like hundreds of videos in the past, and all those hundreds of videos for your past become your content like library. So I was always very like, I want every video I do, I want it to be like standing on its own, is like, oh, I'm very proud of that video. If I had made 300 videos, or there's other people like Darkside Phil who've made like thousands of videos. Well, if you make thousands of videos, it's all part of your catalog. They end up in playlists, things like that. So, you know, I've never really set up my channel for that. My videos weren't over the limit for $10 for double ads for such a long time. You know, whatever those are, mid rolls or whatever. So, yeah, there's that. So everybody, I'm very transparent. So realize that last year, we have to all keep in mind that like, if I made $3,000, which I didn't do any sponsored videos last year. Yeah, I mean, I just don't have that kind of, it just doesn't work that way for me. So, but that is doing all the like, buying the Arturia microbrewed, buying, God, so many, like all the things that I buy, they add up like after a while. So 3,000 it may sound like, oh wow, that's something to people, but realize like I'm funding the whole thing. So you got to count all the hours that you edited. It doesn't make sense. Don't do it. Don't do it unless you're doing it for fun. That's all. Uh-oh, Red Bean's recording. Sorry. What? This is Connor. What? Sorry. Did you ever consider hosting a platform like Discord for your fans to communicate? I did, and I kind of don't. Like Simon says, I kind of suck at this whole thing. I kind of suck at like the online, like being like a creator thing. So, and I admit that I do suck at that. And, you know, I just kind of end up being like, I'm on it and I'm off it. Like, I don't really like do very well. I like to talk to Simon in things like Minecraft, but we haven't played that. Oh, wow. Okay. So Connor says, have you considered Patreon? Yeah, I have a patron, but I want to state this very like upfront. I started my Patreon only because everyone had a patron, right? And I went super hard with the patron. First off, I want to just say, nobody go to my Patreon and pledge. I'm 100% serious, because it won't matter, because I turn off the billing every month. So if you want to be a patron, it doesn't matter. It's not going to be like, I have turned off the billing for Patreon for the last 6 months, because I don't feel like I want to, I kind of have some issue with people giving me money. Like, I don't know. It's a weird internal guilt shit. So hope my nieces weren't listening. My bad. Why is this happening? So anyway, yeah, I could, Connor, I could. Red Means Recording does it, and he offers a lot of value in his Patreon. I just don't feel like I offer enough value in my Patreon. When I was really giving people like podcasts like every week, yes, but I can't really take people's money like that. I've just had a guilty thing about money. I don't know. It's a weird thing. Apologies. So, let's see. Simon says, there is a very different style in content when people approach it as a job. Good example, Loop Hop. Well, Loop Hop is not here, Simon, thankfully. But yes, I think everyone can realize that, like, when you approach it like a job, it's not a negative. Like, I want to make sure that I push across that it's not a negative. Y'all want to hear people's opinions on brand new products out the gate, right? You don't go to me to hear like about a brand new product out the gate. That's not how I do it. Simon, same way. He doesn't do a product straight out of the gate. But other people who do that are important. I always want to reinforce. I have watched so many loop hop videos to help me understand pieces of gear that I have that I never show on YouTube, like my Empress Zoya. I had the Empress Zoya, and guess how I learned how to make patches on the Empress Zoya? From loop hop. So you need people like that. If there are people out there who are like, oh, I want it to be my super creative like house where I'm super like in like my brain and I'm so like, wow, I'm so great with this. Let me just express that like your creative, like whatever place that we live in terms of like this amazing creative thing, give that up if you want to make money. You only get to do that when you reach an incredibly high level, someone like Andrew Huang. That is all. Bachelor Gamer says, why don't you get sponsors? Well, I don't get sponsors because I don't like to have sponsors on my videos. And the way I can express this is that when you get a video sponsor, it doesn't work the way that traditional media works, which I find bad. So if I get a sponsor like Squarespace on my videos, right? Well, I sell that spot to Squarespace forever. It's forever like imprinted on that video. Now, hold up. Shout out to Mike W. Mike, some appreciation for your Jexus videos. Yo, thank you. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you for the super chat. It brings me more donuts. The super chats from last week were so much. I bought full on whole thing of donuts and didn't eat all of them. They're fresh today. Them was warm when I got them. So yes, I don't get sponsors because I also don't want a sponsor of a video to somehow maybe, you know, what if a sponsor for a video ends up like scamming a bunch of people out of money, like eventually or something, right? Well, that company is now a part of my videos forever, and trying to edit it out in like the YouTube editor is just causing like terrible, like it's just not cool. And so I don't do sponsorships because one, I'm clearly not about the money, and two, I just don't want it to work that way. If a sponsor sucks and I want to switch a sponsor out because I don't like that, I want to have that ability, but you do not have that ability. And you know, I don't want to ever promote something down the line that I don't really like understand why bad things happened at a whole other different company. So that's why. I'm gonna be Simon says, I'm gonna be a bitch and argue that it actually makes it possibly harder when you approach it as not a job, because so much creativity goes in the concepts and the videos, ideas on top of just the products. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. The number one thing you have to remember is like that you cannot approach it. You probably should approach it like a job, because when you approach it like a job, you end up being able to keep a schedule and pump the videos out like at a certain like speed, and that's sort of important. So I got another reason here for y'all. So reason number, I should switch the patch every time I do new reasons. So new switch, we're switching it to patch. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I don't like this one anymore. Let's see. Unison patch. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do something like basic, right? People like basic things, right? Right? Okay, that was too low. Gotta go up an octave. That has a lot of slop. That has like so much slop in it. I have to turn the slop down a little bit. Okay, we're going with that. So, more reasons. So, sorry, let's fix this. 2 more reasons really quick. 3, you are extremely concerned about your personal safety and your privacy. When you start a YouTube channel, everyone needs to realize that you then are allowing yourself to be out to the world. And by doing that, you open yourself up to any person who either absolutely becomes obsessed with you or absolutely despises you from finding out who you are, all the things about you. If you have a regular job where you work in an office, if you live somewhere, they find out. I mean, we all know about all the YouTubers who have gotten doxxed, the YouTubers who have gotten, I mean, the ones who've got swatted. I mean, it's not big in the Synth YouTube community, but I'm just saying, Synth YouTube community is exactly the same as every single other community, where like you have to protect your privacy and identity as much as possible, because if you don't, people who dislike you eventually will sadly try to do things to affect you personally, and people have died over that. So you should not start a Synth YouTube channel if you are extremely concerned about your privacy or your safety, because those are things that become out of your hands once you become a public figure, which is being on YouTube, for better or worse. People will say tons of things about you that aren't true. They'll call you, you could buy everything, right? I bought everything on my channel, and people still call me like a shill or whatever. And you just have to realize that people just speculate on everything, and no one knows. So don't believe, you know, it's like when people made that joke, like, oh, you believe everything you read on the internet. It's not really a joke. You just have to get over that crap. And if you're not cool with that, and you're not open to that, then you should never start a YouTube channel, and not a Synth YouTube channel. Number 4, you do not plan to make this like part-time hours. So if you think that you're just going to be able to have a Synth YouTube channel and it to grow in any capacity, and you don't realize that you're going to have to put in like almost like part-time work hours, you're going to be, I mean, literally I wrote it down as, you don't plan to put in part-time hours and play the game. Playing the game of YouTube is posting consistently at the same time so that you fit into the algorithm, putting up very like catchy titles and clickbait thumbnails, and then also making sure you do that consistently and never stop. That's the YouTube game. If you don't think that if you can't put up videos at least every other week, or every week is even better, for 2 years, you should never start a Synth YouTube channel. The community is too saturated, and you just have to play the game on YouTube if you want it to work out for you. So yeah, sorry, not sorry. That's just how it is. I'm missing a lot of stuff, so I apologize, guys. I'm trying to just do this. Todd says $3K per year is a little over $2 per hour. Yes. Not to mention all the money spent on, you know. If you would have checked Discord, you could be on Minecraft right now. Sorry, Simon. Let's see. I'm sorry if I'm missing things. I'm scrolling down. Oh, Loopop the God. Yeah, Loopop is great. Loopop is super helpful and super mix those chords up. Loopop is really, really good at what he does, and every time I remember when he first started, I was like, dang, this fool put in so much work into like, he put in the side notes so everyone knew exactly like where he, you know, what kind of stuff he was looking at or whatever, which was amazing or whatever. I love that about Loopop. Like he's never off. Except he made one video where he messed up the name of something and had to like re-record it and like re-put it up, which is kind of funny. I think it was for the modal cycles. He called it like the modal like circles or something, and they like corrected him, or somebody corrected him, and he like put the video down and put it up like super fast. Go on Chapo Trap House. What is Chapo? I don't even know what this is. What is this? Someone tell me what that is. I don't know what that is. Okay. I don't know what that is. What's up, George? Alright, I'm scrolling down the bottom because I feel like I'm way behind, guys. Eric says, hey, you earned that profit. Heck no. Profit 6 came long before I ever had a YouTube channel. I bought the Profit 6. I was still like doing shows live pretty regularly around town or whatever. And I just wanted something that I could take that was small, that fit along with my SV1 that I would take along. So I was still just playing live. So, but yeah, no. I bought, that's like the funny thing about the channel is everything that I still show on the channel, I bought either unfortunately with a credit card or I like traded it in for like other synths long before I had a channel. So, and actually the way that I started the channel was I really looked at how MKBHD started his channel. And if anyone knows like how MKBHD started his channel, he actually started by reviewing his mom's like laptop or something. And so I was literally like, how do I start a channel and I have no money, but I have like equipment? So I just reviewed things I already owned. First video I ever made was the Mother 32. And I did that because I owned the Mother 32. Then I did like the Prophet 6. Then I did the Sub 37. I did all things I already owned that I'd owned for years at that point. So, yo, Matthew. What's up, Matthew? $5 super chat. Damn, these little like YouTube emojis are like kind of cool. A shout out to the pear emoji. I love it. Thank you, man. It's always good to see people who've been here. It means a lot. Because, you know, I could be over here playing Vigor on Nintendo Switch. Wow, when you say Vigor like that, it really it comes out wrong if you say it wrong. Oh, Lord. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. I'm just going to not say Vigor anymore because it's not good. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Matthew. Matthew, you're Matthew super chat last week afforded this entire thing, so I kind of want to do this. What does Simon say? Oh yeah. You know, Remy, you say that YouTube is super saturated with creators. It is, but like we'll get to that on my last reason why not to start a Synth YouTube channel. All right. We have to do this real quick. People are annoyed with this. Let's see. All right. We're gonna do this. Oh, let me bring this over here so we can actually make sounds or whatever. That's kind of cool. Let's see if I can do this without... I don't know. I actually never usually do this, but we'll find out. Okay, so it's like one at a time. All right. I shouldn't have played as low, but shit, ish happens, you know? Okay. Has everyone left now while I freaking played like an idiot for that long? Alright. Gotta go to the bottom. Sorry, I'm missing everything. Sync up a drum machine. The Tempest is right here, but I don't think it will. I mean, I might. So... I don't even know if the Tempest is actually hooked up. Oh, Tempest is hooked up? It took up to like 9 and 10, I guess. So we'll see. But see, then I have to like do this. Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to figure out. So 1 and 2, I can monitor and output and do this. Okay. Let's see. I'm not gonna do it. I'm too freaking lazy. Anyway. Simon, I haven't hooked it up, so I can't do it. Hook that drum machine up for a few weeks. Yes, I will next time. Next time. What is this? I don't know why it does that. Okay. Okay, I gotta eat these donuts because I freaking want to eat this donut. So this goes out to everyone who hooked up that super chat last time. I'm excited because I haven't had these in forever, and this is my actual first time having the lemon one, so I gotta get down with that lemon donut right now. This is it's like the lemon cream filled. I usually get like the ice cream filled, so this is the lemon cream filled. I don't know. I don't think I've had like a lemon donut in like 10, 15 years. I didn't get a lot of the cream filling just then, but The lemon's like pretty mild, actually. Like, I'd like it to be a little more lemony. It kind of has like that lemon meringue taste. Yes, Matthew. Lemon anything. This is literally like music for like the mukbang. Like, do I eat the entire box of donuts mukbang? Ridiculous. This is straight ridiculous. Alright. You need to bring like towels next time. This is ridiculous. What is Chavo? What is Chavo? I don't know what Chavo is. Y'all have to tell me. So I give this a pretty good. This is not bad. It's just not lemony enough. So Matthew, if you're into lemony, it's just not lemony enough. If I'm getting a lemon thing, I want it to be so lemony. This is not lemony enough. But it's good. I still like it. It's still good. That's not bad though. Oh, my 4-track machine. What's up? So yeah, other than that, I wanted to try the lemon one, which was pretty good. It's just not. Chavo is different from Chapo. What is Chavo? Chavo del Ocho? El Chavo del Ocho? Oh, it's a sitcom. Okay. Chavo Trap House. I have to look this up. Okay, that was not bad. I think, I don't know. The Apple one. Yeah, I should have tried. Yo, yeah, what's good, my 4-track machine? You know, chilling, eating donuts. This is when everyone leaves the chat when I start eating donuts. Only the true. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Eric. Yeah, I don't know. My body is probably in a terrible shape after starting these live streams with Krispy Kreme donuts and freaking what have I been eating? And the Capri Sun. I had to stop the Capri Sun, but yeah. Kind of surreal with this music, watching a synth YouTuber eat a lemon donut. That yeah. This is hilarious. This is when like you turn up like the Ali A like ear rape intro. Get like that distortion going, just a guy eating like donuts. Nathan, go to bed, man. Gotta work. Still class. This is still the best. Shake my head when Peter says Noir sold out to Krispy Kreme. I wish. They're getting so much play from this. You know, every company that I like is like not in the synth space. So like, I don't want Korg to sponsor the stream. I want like Chuck E. Cheese to sponsor the stream or something. So I can have free pizza. Yo, Nathan, thanks for coming through, man. Have a good night. This is a lot of donut, y'all. Luke, absolute mad lad. It's the Krispy Kreme Kickback. What are we supposed to do? Oh my goodness. That was like too much. I shouldn't have ate that second one. That was a bad thing to do. My goodness. I'm going down, guys. I'm dying here. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was good. Okay. It's time for the last reason why not to start a Synth YouTube channel. I have it right here. And this is the most important reason of why not to. Number 5, I didn't say these were in order, but I think this is the number 1. And this is, you do not know how to differentiate yourself or have a unique style. So, even if you watch everyone who is in the Synth YouTube community from top to bottom, I can like, hold on. That's better, right? Everyone has their own unique style. Whether or not you think that someone is boring or you think someone sucks at like being a synth personality or whatever, right? Or you think their music sucks. I know I've seen a lot of people hate on like people's music or whatever. And I also don't like sometimes that people say that to me, which is kind of weird. People be like, oh, it's so cool to like see someone actually like make like good music, or like it's like, yo, I didn't know you actually played and stuff. And I'm just like, but like music is so subjective. Everyone makes music in different ways and it appeals to different people. So I definitely didn't spend like 20 years of my life playing the piano to be a synth YouTuber. Like, let's put it like that. It just happened to kind of fall together, right? But I appreciate everyone's music, and so yeah, you have to find a style, right? No one's gonna do like skits like me when I decide to do them. No one's gonna put the work in to make this freaking Halloween specials. I differentiated myself by making myself like someone I looked up to, which was the angry video game nerd, right? So while I don't know, I feel as if in the creative world, nothing is original. You know, they say like, you know, real artists steal or something. Well, real artists are influenced by somebody. Everyone's influenced by someone. And if you can take an influence from somebody and uniquely create it into your own thing, that's a great thing. You just got to figure out what that is. And nobody who wants to like put a side thing of like timestamps and review a synth on a desk and never like show your face, that's not unique. Like, that's Loopop, and he's probably going to do it better than you. So unless you can do it better than someone or bring your own unique style to it, you shouldn't start, because you're just going to fade into the background. There are so many people who I found have a unique style, but they still don't get like pushed out front. You have to promote yourself however you can. If you got to go to other channels and talk to those people, fine. If you can ask, hey, can you like promote this video or something? Like, if people ask me to promote like a video or ask me to retweet something, I retweet the heck out of people's stuff. If I find it like, if you're just a nice person and just like, hey, I feel like the crabs in a bucket mentality of the musician community that I grew up in and that exists online in lots of different places and forums and stuff, always like talking crap and pulling everyone down. You have to beat that. You have to overcome that and just not listen to those people and listen to yourself and the people who are boosting you. So yeah, don't start a YouTube channel if you don't have that. So 5 reasons why not to start a synth YouTube channel are: 1, you already have massive debt and you think you're going to make money off of starting a synth YouTube channel. You will not. 2, you are purely a musician and not a videographer. I don't want to have to state this as much, but like YouTube, and I'll just make this sense, my videos where I just play music usually do about 1/4 to even like 1/6 as good as the videos where I'm talking and not even making music, right? 3, you were very concerned about your safety and privacy, obviously on the internet with doxing and swatting and things like that. Whether it's an overzealous person or a person who hates you, those people are all not good, and it's going to create a possible dangerous situation. You have to protect your identity regardless. Number 4, you're only going, you can't do this half-assed. You must do it full-assed. And you have to play the game. You have to play the game of clickbait titles. You have to play the game of posting consistently, weekly or twice a week. And you have to understand that, like, when someone says, like, it's clickbait title, you just have to realize, like, do I do clickbait titles? No, but also I don't expect people to watch my videos anyway. It's nice to get, like, a decent amount of videos. But if you do clickbait thumbnails and clickbait titles, you're going to do better. And if your thing is to do better, you must do those things. And then number 5, obviously, is if you can't differentiate yourself, if you can't look at yourself and say, this is the style I want to bring to an already saturated market, then you shouldn't do it at all. Yeah, those are the 5 reasons, guys. I don't know. I don't know what else. I feel like I said it all. Did Simon stay through the whole stream? Jesus, dude. What is this? What is this emoji? Oh, the, like, elbow bump. Ah. This is hilarious. Yeah, my 4-track machine says it good. Personal branding and marketing matter. Yeah. Yeah, for better or worse, like, you have to push yourself out there. You have to make sure that anyone who says, like, stop shilling, like, realize that I'm gonna say this in the most eloquent way. Everything that everyone does in life is like shilling. If you're trying to promote anything that's your own, well, you're shilling. And people just have to realize that, like, I would want someone to shill to me if the thing was interesting to me. I don't care. Like, I just want the more cool entertainment and stuff I can get, the better. Like, we're shilled to all day through ads and things like that, and you make up your own mind. I don't hate ads because they're trying to sell me something. I get how the game works. Free entertainment equals you are exchanging your time for the content. And I got that years ago because I used to love radio. I thought I'd actually work in radio. And I loved the Howard Stern show. And back when he was on K-Rock, those ad breaks were forever long. But I realized, like, the only way I got to watch or listen to Howard Stern for free was by giving up my time to, like, listen to those ad breaks in the background until they came on. So, like, people got to get over it. If you don't, then you haven't even realized, like, that's how everything works. If it's not costing you money, it's either stealing your data like TikTok, or it's exchanging your time instead of money for free entertainment. And that's literally it. And Simon says, depends how you break down clickbait. Yeah, I mean, clickbait, I would say, is making something extremely, like, making a title and thumbnail that are not, that there was a time when, like, boobs on YouTube were, like, really, like, big for people, where people would be like, oh, I'm just gonna put boobs in my thumbnail so people will click on it. But it's like, then it's like a video about, like, this dog, like, jumped over a fence. I don't know, that's dumb. But you know what I'm saying? That's, like, super clickbait. But you have to border clickbait and, like, super attractive, like, titles and thumbnails to grab people's attention. If you're not grabbing people's attention, then they're gonna pass by. Like, so often when you're looking at the YouTube view of all the videos, you miss, like, content creators that you like sometimes because their thumbnail is too laid back or something. Like, to play part of the game is to make your thumbnail, like, busting out there with, like, vibrance and, like, crispness, and then a title that's, like, grabbing people's attention. That may not be defined as specifically clickbait, but you have to grab people's attention. Like marketing is all about grabbing people's attention. I don't do a good job at that usually, but Yo, Strange Powers, thank you. Oh, Django, what's up? Sorry. And do you have to do top 5? Yeah, do top 5 videos. People love when you compare things and do things like that. Kevin, did you ask what DAW do I use personally? If you are, it's Cubase. I am a Reason. I'm a Reason like convert. I used to use Reason, but now I don't. Yeah, nothing is free. Slam poetry snaps. Yeah, nothing is free. I've realized that, like, it's just funny, like, when I started my YouTube channel, this is years ago, I've told this before, I literally didn't have ads or anything for the first, like, year and a half, even though I could monetize, because I got in before they made you do, like, the like, how many, you have to have like 1,000 or 10,000 subscribers now, plus you have to have like 200,000 watch time hours, which is crazy. So yeah, even though I could monetize, I didn't monetize for the first like 18 months of my channel. And the first video I put the ads on, literally someone put ad like unsubscribed, and it's like free content, bro. Fine, use ad block. Like, everyone should use ad block if they hate it. Like, but the problem is most people watch on their phones and people watch on iPhones, and you just can't do it. So it's sort of tough. But so anyway, yeah, it was kind of like weird because I was just like, man, like I did like 18 months of just like, I didn't even care for any like revenue at all. And it was like the very first time I like turned it on, someone noticed immediately, meaning that they had watched videos of mine before, and they got upset specifically because there was an ad. And it was just tough because it's like, dude, it's been 18 months of like totally free content. And now like, and also when people unsubscribe and say unsubscribe, it's kind of funny because it's this weird like self-importance thing. Like you think you're so self-important that like you think unsubscribing is purposely trying to hurt the person, right? But you don't realize that, like, you know, it just doesn't matter, right? I would never tell some other person like unsubscribed, because it's just like, I realize if you realize it, it's like that person's going to get like, if they're kind of a normal regular YouTuber, it's like you unsubscribe, but they can look at their analytics and see that 500 other people subscribed in the last month. So like your self-importance jab of unsubscribed because the 5-second skippable ad for the free, 9-minute video. Like, I mean, I play the game. Plus, I buy YouTube Premium. So I literally support YouTube myself. I haven't seen an ad in like 2 years because I bought YouTube Premium and I pay every month for it. So I don't know what to say. Top 1 reasons to start a channel. I want to. Yeah, that's probably the best. That's the best way. And yeah. See, first, Chris, man, I feel like people, I talked to Andrew Southworth. If you don't know, subscribe to his channel. He told me that he gets YouTube Premium for like $7. I pay like $16 a month for YouTube Premium. I don't know what is going on. It's fine. It's still worth it to me to see no ads, but did I miss the donuts? I mean, I ate them already, Subfifth. So yeah, I really think that, yeah, what Simon says is really important. It's all about deciding that, like, I started the YouTube channel because I was just blown away by what I saw from watching the Angry Video Game Nerd, and it was all like, and it was terrible. My videos aren't up from that time because they're bad, but yeah, I will be honest, I was so influenced by James Rolfe's videos that I felt like how cool to be passionate about something this much that you'll put in. And that's how I felt. That's how I felt when I watched his channel. It was looking at a person, myself, being like, wow, he's putting in this much work to like a platform that like so few people in the mainstream are watching. Like, I don't think a lot of people realize, but YouTube didn't become like seriously mainstream until like 2018. Like, it was still like, oh, is that where people watch things? It was like people would watch it, but like 2018, 2017, like it was going, and like 2018 was like bam, like crazy. So yeah, if and this is a big thing. Simon helped me last, what was it, at NAMM? Yeah, I wasn't having fun with YouTube, and I expressed that to Simon a bunch of times, of where like I had only had fun making one video a year. I literally only liked making the Halloween episode every year. Last year, like once it hit. Once I did the Jexus thing, I literally lost all want. It became like, well, if I don't want my channel to just die, I have to make videos. And I realized like, well, I guess I'm not making videos because I don't care if it dies or not, right? So if you, like Simon says, as soon as you make it your livelihood, you no longer want to. You have to make content, right? And I never wanted to do that. I think it's fun to interact with you guys. I think it's fun to meet people like Simon. Like, I never thought that I'd be able to meet Simon the Magpie after, you know, all the things that like went on like earlier on, and I met so many people because of it. So let's see. I think someone, Luke says, so Analog Weapons says, you know, when people have YouTube Premium watch a video, does the YouTuber person lose that revenue? And Luke says, no, they still get the revenue. I guess. I don't even know. I wish I did know. I wish I knew. But yeah, Remy, it really felt like 2017. Maybe even Simon feels this, I don't know, but 2016, like it felt like nothing. 2015, 2016, all felt like nothing. And then 2017, it just started to kick, and then like 2018, it was like, yo, this is popping off. 2018. So yeah, I mean, I don't. Oh, thank you, Remy. Yeah. That's the reason why you own the monologue. Yeah, I just had to find a reason to do it. And yeah, I mean, I just like to see that. I like to see the work that someone puts in to make a video. Like, I know that it sounds maybe like dumb because it doesn't, work is so like subjective, like what is good and what is, you know, better and what is best. But just going on a platform and seeing a person put together like these very difficult like videos with like the lighting and the scripting and all this stuff, it just inspired me so much. Like, wow, this guy's putting in all this work, and he's funny, and he's playing a character, something I didn't know people really did like on YouTube. Or it was like the old way where people would do it like the Niga Higa way, or like the what was his name? Like, there's not a lot of people who dude, pink guy. Who's the guy? Who's the guy who had like the pink outfit? Joji? His name's like Joji now, but he didn't go by Joji then. I never watched YouTube back then, so I don't even have a like sense of that. Filthy Frank, thank you, Jam. So yeah, Filthy Frank was like super popular. Obviously way more popular than like the Angry Video Game Nerd, right? But like, it just was like, wow, he's putting in so much work. And also the Angry Video Game Nerd was big on the Halloween episodes. So, you know, channel's just, you know. Yeah, I didn't get it. Like, back when Joji was doing it, I didn't get it because I was just like, dude, this is so obscure, and it's so like out there. Like, I couldn't really catch the wave on that, and I was too young, I think, to like really get it. So, yeah. Leafy is here. Yes, Jack. Leafy is here. I wish you guys knew. I like YouTube drama channels. Like, I hate the drama, but I just like to watch it. It's funny. Like, Leafy's here is one of my favorite. I love Leafy's here. I love Leafy's here. He's like, he just doesn't care. He's like me. He just don't care. Like, at some point, it's just like, I'm just doing this. Like, whatever happens, happens. You're not old, Eric. Okay, what has it been? It's been an hour and a half, guys. I feel like this stream went well. I feel like I look crisp. I feel like I look super crisp. I feel like there was no audio issues. So, yeah, I want to thank everybody, first off, for the crazy, like, amount of, like, generosity that people showed. So shout out to Matthew for the crazy, like, super chat. You real. And thank you, Mike W, for the other super chat. I really appreciate you guys coming, because when you do, we get to buy more donuts and I get to eat them, and then eventually I won't be here because I'm gonna die of this. But next week, different donut. Also next week, new video on the channel on Tuesday. I haven't decided which video. But I think it's gonna be a synth versus synth video. I haven't decided yet, but yeah, we'll see. So thank you, Simon, for coming and giving all of your wisdom about the whole YouTube, you know, what this all is. Yo, my 4-track machine, thank you, man, thank you. I appreciate it. And Connor, thank you. Art doesn't generally age. Yeah. That's why everybody's getting canceled. Your art is now offensive. 10 years later, your art is incredibly offensive, people. Okay, don't stop the super chats. I'm stopping the stream. Linus, thank you. Jeez. Stop. Okay, we're done. Guys, don't super chat anymore. I love you guys. Don't. Seriously. Do not do that. I don't. Analog Weapon, thank you. Thank you to everybody. My 4-track machine, obviously. Thank you. Linus, thank you. So, it is over. No one super chat. You cannot do this. Love you guys. Thank you again, Simon, Eric, Connor, Matthew, everybody. Django, who I see all the time. Thank you guys so much. Chris. Yeah. Jam. I'll see you guys next week. Because what else am I gonna do? Bye, guys. Peter.